Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps. Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop. Woohoo!
Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining for more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at stevensandsmith.com.
Oh, Kansas.
Here we go. Second half today.
You just don't stop giving, do you?
Green flag, we're underway.
The closest finish in NASCAR Cup Series history.
We won. What a finish, boys.
Close to downtown, amazing campgrounds. 4 NASCAR races in one weekend, and it's the playoffs.
God damn drive.
Now you're just showing off. But we're not mad. In fact, we're looking forward to it. NASCAR Playoffs Weekend at Kansas Speedway, September 27th through the 29th. Get your tickets now at kansasspeedway.com.
Prashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
LES's new online account system is now available. Visit les.com/pay to pay your bill, set your bill notification preferences, view new self-service functions, and more.
Still using that old, outdated office phone system? You need better. At Hamilton, we offer solutions for the modern office. Whether you have an office full of staff or your employees work remotely and are on the go, seamless call handling is important. Elevate your communication and connect seamlessly with clients and staff with Hamilton Business Phone Systems. Choose better and hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Welcome into the locker room, the most sacred of spaces in sports. Talking you through the behind-the-scenes conversations that happen behind closed doors. With former Nebraska football tight end Chancellor Brewington.
Chancellor Brewington, the 6-year senior tight end, finding his way into the end zone.
And former South Dakota State running back and Nebraska football assistant Mikey Daniel.
Hand off to Daniel inside the 2 to the 1, and he powers his way into the end zone for a South Dakota State touchdown.
This is The Locker Room, brought to you by Pep Foundation Repair. here are your hosts, Chancellor Brewington and Mikey Daniel.
Happy game day to everybody out there in Lincoln, Nebraska, and around the world. It's game day for everybody. It's Huskers versus Illini, top 25 battle. We're all excited. We've been counting down the days toward it. Let's get a little more insight about what's going on inside the locker room here today with Mikey Daniel and Chancellor Brewington. Guys, we'll throw it to you.
Come on, man. Come on.
Game day.
Dude, like I didn't feel the electricity. Like we had talked about it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't feel the electricity around Lincoln until I'm feeling it.
Yeah,
like
I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I saw the sun this morning come out. I said, oh yeah, it's time. It's time.
How you doing?
I'm great.
It's Friday.
Man, I'm great. I'm great. I mean, Friday, the whole nation is gonna be watching tonight.
Yeah.
They get to see, and we'll talk about it. They get to see, what this offense is really about. If this is a top 10, top 5 defense in the nation, top defense in the Big Ten. We're gonna see if the freshman is not only a freshman, but down the road, maybe a Heisman candidate. You never know. Hey, hold on. That slipped out. My bad. I'm just saying. We mess around and get to Ohio State. We undefeated, and we, top 10 in the country. There's gonna be some chatter.
There's gonna be some chatter for sure.
I'm just saying.
Quinn Ewers is out.
I'm just saying.
No, I don't hate it.
There's gonna be some chatter.
I didn't think he was gonna sprinkle it in.
Yeah,
that was like me the other day when I randomly just shouted out 28-14.
Yeah, that was the same type of leaping in the spirit.
Yeah, sometimes we get out of pocket on accident. That is what it is. Man, it's Friday, bro. I'm so happy. It's a beautiful day.
Oh yeah.
They had talked about maybe it's gonna rain, so they was preparing for all that. It's not gonna rain here in Lincoln today. We're gonna score a lot of points.
Woo!
But as far as true rain, like
man,
it's not gonna happen.
Oh yeah, strike out the band. I want to hear the band from O Street and 11th today. Strike out the band. I just want to hear a bunch of band play. And when I mean strike out the band, every time we score, I just want to hear the band play.
Yeah,
every single time.
There's a lot of talk about this game.
Yeah,
there's a lot of talk about this game, and a lot of people are really hyping. They're starting to drink the Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah,
they're starting to drink the Kool-Aid.
You heard Joe Klatt?
What he's always about. What he say?
Joe Klatt said Joe Klatt got Nebraska by like 3+ scores.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have thought, Bach, Joe Klatt might be getting paid by the university or something. I mean, he might be a Nebraska ambassador on the low. I mean, I love it.
I'm with it. I love it. I had 28-14 the other day.
I had 31-13.
Yeah. So for him to say 21-point game, I wouldn't be like, oh man, I'm surprised. Like, no, I really do. I think we're gonna beat the brakes off.
Yeah, I think it might be close to start off with. I think we're gonna run away though. Yeah. I think we're gonna run away so I'm looking at the Kansas game, right? Looking at Kansas, Illinois. I'm like, okay, like what's going on with this Kansas team? They just lost to UNLV last week. UNLV looks like a pretty good team. Some people say, eventually down the line they might get in the top 25, right? But when you're looking at this Kansas team, it's not the Kansas from last year.
Not even close.
Not even close. I mean, the quarterback, they can't throw the ball worth nothing. I believe they only threw for about 115, 118 yards. Back-to-back games, UNLV as well. They can run the ball, but one-dimensional offense. So when I'm looking at the game, I'm like, man, they threw 3 picks, and it was still a tight game. And I look at Central Michigan. Central Michigan, it should have really been about 27-30.
Yeah.
Central Michigan just couldn't score when they got in the red zone, and they got in the red zone.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I think we match up pretty good, Bach. I think we match up pretty good. If this defense can shut down the run and just it's non-existent, right? And we can play light and send pressure and cover on the back end, we might run away with this.
I think so. I really do, man. And like I said, this is the coming out party.
Yeah.
Like, this is the one where they say, hey, we're for real.
Come on.
Like at Colorado, like I said, that was a bad team.
Yeah.
And I felt that from the jump. We had talked about, you said holding him to 220 yards. I said 275, and he was right there in the middle at 240, right?
Yeah.
That was a bad team.
Yeah.
We never really believed in him. We thought that was going to be a blowout, right? And it was. It was never a close game. Now, today's the day that I think all 4 quarters get put together.
Oh.
And I think we had talked about this a lot. And I think it's gonna fall on the running back shoulders because we're gonna get ahead. It'll be close early, like we said, and we'll throw the ball a good amount early on, I think.
Yeah.
But to carry us through four 4 quarters, I think Dante, Emmett, Ramir, Gabe, whoever, I think they could progressively get stronger throughout the course of the game.
Man.
And in that 4th quarter, EJ has 4 running backs that he could just throw at you at any point in time. And the craziest part is there's still a young cat, Quinn Nas, who won't see the field, but he's still a guy. You know, they're deep, bro. They're really, really, really deep. And it's just one after another. There's no let off, bro. Like,
what happens when one of them gets 20 carries? Give one of those. Just give, with the way the O-line is blocking, the way the O-line is not only blocking, you know, first level, but we're actually seeing the O-line get up to second level and seal blocks. That's why these runs is popping. That's why these counter inside zone, they're popping, because they're getting to second level. You give Dante 20 carries,
it's over with.
Strike up the band. I want to hear the band playing. I want to hear the band playing.
20 carry. He hadn't even seen double digits.
We saw a light 17 against, I believe, Colorado. A light 17.
Not him.
Or no, it was was it
Dante?
him?
Dante not had no double digit carries yet, has he?
I think he might have had 11.
Or Ramir had 11. But I don't think Dante
this.
himself has been in double digits. And the scariest part is, it don't matter if it was Dante, it don't matter if it was Ramir, it don't matter if it's Emmett, it don't matter if it's Gabe. If you give any one of them boys 20 carries,
it's over.
Here's my take. We talked about this off air. I like 222 rushing yards, and I like 2 tuds out the running back room. I don't care how it comes, it's gonna come. 222 rushing yards. I'm feeling 2s today. I'm feeling 2s.
I like the 2s. I had whoever gets the 20 carries, assuming it's Dante, he gonna go for over 120. I was over 120, and that's a modest 120. And then I had the next guy in the rotation, and the thing is, you know, Ramir's this guy that you just never know what's gonna happen. He's lightning in a bottle. I mean, he gonna mess around and have, you know, 80 yards receiving. Like that's a guy you just never know where he's gonna show up on the stat sheet, but he always gonna show up in all purpose, and you just never know. But the second guy with that 15 carry, maybe 12, 13, 14, I got him around 75, 80.
Question. Is Heinrich going to be in the running back in the backfield today at running back?
I'll tell you this. Central Michigan, right? They got in the red zone. The first time they scored, it got called back. They were in Wildcat. Okay. They did like a, jet sweep, little trap, whatever, right? My question is, if we go Wildcat, is Heinrich going to be the Wildcat guy? I don't like it. I would rather put Ramir or Dante or one of those guys back there and put Heinrich on the field, though.
Yeah, you definitely got to put him on the field.
Yeah.
I don't like having him in the backfield like that as a running back, bro. Those four are too good to take.
Too good.
They already have to spread out their reps, right? That's a juggernaut back there, bro. Let them do what they do, right? You throw Heinrich on there, and it just I'm not gonna say it ruins the flow, because he's a great athlete, he's a great kid, great quarterback, great football player, but they already are divvying up between 4 running backs, right? Let them do what they do.
Would it be accurate to say it's a disservice to his skill set putting him in a running back?
I think it's no. I think it's a disservice to their to the running back,
to the running backs. Okay,
because of what and how good they are. Right, like I said, we've barely seen a double-digit cat. Right. Come on, man. Like, this is Nebraska football. We're going into the Big Ten. We're going on to the Big Ten play now. Okay, which means everything is going to get heightened. Not only that, but like you said, all eyes on me. Right.
Oh yeah.
Right. Come on. All eyes are on this game for a number of reasons, right? Because people are now taking notice. What is Matt Rule doing?
Ohio State's watching this game.
Yeah, 100%.
SC's watching this game.
Urban Meyer went to this. He went on an interview talking about Nebraska and this running back room. He said that this running back room needs to carry this team. He said, as great as 1-5 is, this running back room has to carry the team. The best gift to a young quarterback is a good running game. We have that. Now let's use it. Coach Rule went on and said, and this came out obviously, and he was in the locker room. And Coach Rule is crazy, crazy, crazy talented, gifted with his words, bro. Like,
great
he has a way of getting me going every single time. In the locker room, he said, ruin their season. And he meant it. He was talking about last week, maybe, but he means it every single weekend. This will ruin their season.
Oh yeah,
right? It'll
just
ruin their
just a
season.
butt whooping.
A butt whooping, and that's what's going to happen.
Oh my goodness. Because I mean, you look at this Illinois team. Does their ranking 24 really, justify, or is that a representative of who they are? I don't think so.
I don't think so
I
at
don't think
all.
they're really a top 25 team. I think they play really sound special teams football. I think they can't run the football. I mean, they just can't. And that's a whole, when you get into Big Ten play, that's going to get exposed. And that's when you get kind of sit around that, 6-win margin when you can throw the ball, but you can't run the ball in Big Ten football. So, I just don't really see it. Yeah. Now, I will say that Illinois will be the best team that we play so far.
To this point, yeah.
To this point, right?
Question: if we played Kansas, and what would that score have been?
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
It'd have been a blowout.
Yeah, because I mean, where Kansas is good at running the football, we're top 15 in the nation, top 12. So I think we just match up against, if teams run the football good, we match up against them good.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
a team is gonna have to beat you with throwing the ball here, and guess what? The one team that does throw the ball well, what did he do?
Nationally known for throwing the ball well.
Nationally known.
I mean, top 5 draft pick,
240 yards.
Yeah.
Why? Because that defensive line that we keep talking about. It don't matter. If we're weak, like some people may
quote
say,
unquote,
right? Well, I don't think so. Right in the back end, if we're weak, like people think, it doesn't matter because up front we're too stout. Like it does not matter. They're even if they're not getting home, even if they're not hitting a home run, sacking the quarterback, they're in the face.
Mm-hmm.
They're hurrying them. They're making them uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, and one thing that happens, and we're gonna see this with Altmaier tonight. I mean, you let Nash go in and sack you, or Ty Robinson come in and get a QB hurry or QB hit. Jamari come and sack you. P. Will, Cam.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Van Pop was gonna play, but all these guys, Judy, they come in and hit you, sack you. Guess what? You ain't gonna step up in the pocket. And I got a fun fact for you.
Mm-hmm.
I got a fun fact about Altmaier. And this is going to be the telltale of kind of how this defense plays this weekend is the percentages of when where he throws the ball is all on the outside the hashes. Nothing inside the hashes. Why? He's about 5'10", 5'11", right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right? And so everything he does is outside the pocket.
Yeah.
Right? So if they try to, if they did like a sail concept to the field, one thing they had to do was move him outside the pocket. So and the way they maneuver or the way they manipulate him throwing inside the pocket is RPO stuff.
Talk about the sail real quick. Talk about that sail concept.
Yeah, so the sail is just a 3-level concept. The outside receiver would either run a go or a post. Some offenses like a post there.
A vertical stretch.
Yeah, a vertical stretch. Stretch the you want to run it versus cover 3/4, something like that, to clear that half field or quarter field or third field defender out there. Stretch them out of there. And then the sail, you got your number 2 receiver coming in, acting like he's about to run a quick over or something, and he's going to sail out kind of like a corner, but he's sailing some type of over, giving some time for that corner to get up out of there. And then you have either a flat or some type of check down in the flat. So it's a 3-level concept. Obviously, if you have the flat and it's wide open, you're going to take that. But your money route is the sail, and then your alert, or mess around and DB falls or something. You're going to throw that vertical route. But what I'm saying is Altmaier, every time he's thrown, he's outside the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So moving forward, I mean, if we see Altmaier inside the pocket, I don't know if it's a height thing. I don't know if it's a if it's a thing where people are.
Hold on, we just got blessed. Look who just showed up. Look who just showed up. We got blessed. He coming with the cane. Look at him.
I gotta play for you. Hold up a second.
Oh, look who just came in here.
I gotta hook my 2 light-skinned cousins.
Come on now. Look at this.
Hold up a second. I gotta hook my 2 cousins.
I want him in here.
I'm gonna lead this here for y'all. Number 1 love. Hey. Beat Illini. Holla at your boy.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I love it, man. I love it.
Hey, Clock, we got you when you get off.
What nothing like surprise, it. Man. Nothing like it.
On that note, I think we could take probably a quick break. We'll be back more with the locker room coming up next year on 93.7 The Ticket.
You've seen them come and go. Franchise testosterone clinics that pop up and then whoosh, they're gone.
These franchise clinics quickly find out it's not easy to compete with Limitless Mail. Limitless is locally owned and operated with a flawless protocol that has elevated them to be the best in men's testosterone replacement and sexual performance. By adding GLP-1s, our patients are losing weight in a healthy way. To feel your optimal best, schedule a free consult at limitlessmail.com.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. Ep Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Patriot Plumbing at 402-464-7411 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-464-7411.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Abby with Midwest Bank. Stop by our new location at 70th and Pioneers. Our new full-service branch does it all. From our friendly staff to our easy online banking and mobile app, you get all the technology of a big bank that you need, but you still get the hometown customer service that you want. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
$93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies. The afternoon high around 93. Tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, otherwise probably cloudy. The low around 69. And tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms likely throughout the day. We'll see a high around 88. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You can help fight deadly diseases like RSV and influenza while getting paid for your time. Velocity Clinical Research is now seeking clinical trial participants in your area. Participants can receive compensation for study-related time. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. That's velocitytrials.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Have you been told by your physician that your testosterone level is fine, but you don't feel fine? Get a second opinion. If your testosterone level is 200, 350, even 500, and you still have symptoms, come to Limitless Male. We treat the person and the symptoms, not the number. Our mission is for you to feel optimal again. So if you're tired all the time, no energy, brain fog, muscle loss, nothing left in the tank, get your free consult at limitlessmail.com.
The McKinney's Irish Pub in the Haymarket is your place for English Premier League soccer. On Saturday, Fulham takes on Newcastle at 9 a.m., and then to cap off the Saturday action, Crystal Palace plays Man United at 11:30 a.m. On Sunday, Brighton plays Nottingham Forest at 8 a.m., and then Man City plays Arsenal at 10:30 a.m. You can catch all these matches and more at the McKinney's Irish Pub, your headquarters in Lincoln for English Premier League soccer at A&P.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations, now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11, located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios at 1040 O Street.
With a wide variety of menu options, including the best prime and Wagyu steaks in Lincoln, if you haven't been to Tavern 180, you're missing out. Try any of their steak options paired with one of their well-known martinis, and this will soon become your favorite date night spot. Call your friends for a casual get-together where steak, shrimp, chicken, and tasty cocktails await your arrival. Tavern 180, located next door to Tanner's at 30th and Yankee Hill.
Clothes dryer not drying like it should? Could be your dryer vent. Call Bryant for a professional cleaning. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Chancellor Brewington and Mikey Daniel. Brought to you by App Foundation Repair on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yes, it is The Locker Room here on a game day. Let's not waste too much time. Send it right back over to Mikey and Chancellor.
Welcome back, man.
I got a question come out the gate.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, what's that? Is that the Jets?
You got some Jets flying over?
Is that the Jets already?
Telling you the atmosphere is different.
It's different. It's different. That might be the yeah, never mind. Okay, so Nebraska wins this game in a dominant fashion. What happens? Does anything change in the course of the landscape of the Big Ten? Is there a power shift? Because I believe, we roll into Purdue. I think we beat them pretty comfortably. Obviously, we take it week by week, of course, day by day. That's the motto. But what happens after this game? I know we got to live in the moment. I know. But I just want to look ahead real quick.
Okay. Are we talking about from a standpoint of ranking?
Everything.
Oh.
Ranking.
Boy.
National attention.
And a lot of it depends on who loses above. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what teams lose above? Obviously, USC, Michigan, they're both above us. Somebody's going to lose.
Somebody's going to lose.
One of them has to lose. Right. I think if it's a fashion where we really blow them out, I like top 15. I don't think that's out of the question. And then as we continue down the road, like I said, I don't want to get into too far. But I like top 15.
Yeah.
And the world, the football community, they're on notice, right? Like Coach Rule said, the standard is not just winning anymore. Right? It's not. They showed that they could do that. And it's crazy because last year when I was on that sideline, we started off the year 0-2. That was tough.
Right.
That was tough. Now we're 3-0. Complete switch, right? And we're handling it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot that's thrown at this team right now. They're blowing up, right? Everybody's talking about this team. And the reason I know they're all on board, and we just talked about this off air, I was texting back and forth with Coach Campbell, Corey Campbell, head strength coach. And this is on probably Tuesday. And I said, just the same I told y'all, I like 28-14. And he goes, shoot, bro, day by day. They're all bought in, bro. Yeah. They're all bought in. They understand that I can say 28-14 on a Tuesday because I'm not in those four walls right now. Right? I can say it. They're all bought in. Like, it don't matter. They get it.
Yeah.
Because he understands that if they don't win that lift in the morning, 28-14 doesn't matter. He understands that they didn't win that practice that day, don't matter. He understands that they didn't win that dinner that night. Where the guy's eating. Kristen Coggins, the nutritionist, dietitian.
Right.
If she don't have them locked in, then we didn't win, right? So they understand day by day. It's truly that. And then did I get my schoolwork done? It's a process. All of it leads up to today's game.
It's the power of agreement.
Ooh, here we go.
It's the power of agreement.
Wow.
You have a standard or a culture or a saying or a principle. How about that?
Yeah. Okay.
There's a principle, and on the other side of a principle is always a promise.
Yeah. Ooh. Man, he's
And
doing it again.
And when there's a principle and a promise, guess what you can do?
Go
You can
ahead.
predict the outcome.
Oh man, the
So-
three P's.
The 3 P's. Hey, but
Uh-huh.
but guess what? Now we see. Okay, they bought into a principle. Okay, the other side of principle is a promise. Now we're seeing it.
Yeah.
This is what Coach Rule was. This is what Coach Rule, his vision probably was the
Yeah,
whole time, and it's
100%.
probably even bigger than this.
Yeah.
I know it's bigger than this, but it all starts with agreement. Okay, are we going to agree that this food right here, we have to get it down so we can be better for our lift tomorrow and our
Mhm.
practice tomorrow?
Right.
Okay, when we're at practice, are we going to go hard? Are we going to do this? Are we going to study the film before we go to bed? To get ready for Fast Friday or Fast Thursday. Okay, we're going to do this, and then we're going to make sure that we are dialed in on walkthrough. If we have walkthrough, we're going to dial in. We're all in agreement. We're on. It's a joint agreement,
Right.
and I think that's what's happening right now. And let some more people let some more people get in on that
Let 'em
agreement.
buy in.
Oh my goodness.
Right, the
And
buy-in.
it's going to keep happening because the guys, guess what? There are still some guys on the team that aren't bought in.
Oh,
It's on every team. It's on every team. Bama, Georgia, whatever. So as you start winning, people start seeing, oh wait, this stuff really works. Maybe even some guys are starting. You just never know, right? Maybe there's a hint of doubt, right? And then all of a sudden they buy in. Okay, we bought into this. Okay, let me buy in a little bit more. Let me buy in a little bit more. Okay, now we all in agreement. Oh no, that's when things start rolling and things start steamboating. And it starts tonight.
Yeah. Speaking of starting tonight, I think that today we've been talking about the running backs. We have been. We love the running back room. You all know that. I think tonight, as good as 1-5 has been to this point, I think he really puts the world on notice that this is not something to play with.
Oh wow.
When before the season started,
That's what we doing.
yeah, before the season started, I was on a show with DP, right? Owner of the ticket, dog, right? And he said, how good is Dylan? Is he as good as everyone thinks? And I said, I think he's better. Today is the day that I believe that he cements that. I really do. I really think he goes out there and
Prophesy.
he won't. Yeah, and it's not going to be like he might not throw for 300 yards.
Right.
That's not what I'm saying. It's I'm taking care of the ball. I'm controlling the game, and I'm making the right reads and progression. Right. I'm seeing. Oh, they in this cover too. Okay, I'm gonna slice this up. Hey, check. Hey, sat. Check. Let's go to this. Right. This is what I'm seeing. Right. Because as good as the OC, running back coach, lineman, it doesn't matter. I'm the one that's got to play the game.
Right.
So if I'm out there and I'm constantly seeing, hey, coach, they're really doing this. I know I can hit them on this route, right? Or if we go back to the sale concept, let's high-low them. Let's put them in the bind because I see that this corner's eyes keep following the in-breaking route. So if we can keep his eyes there and then we hit him with the over the top from Shakur, he out the gates, it's over with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I think that tonight, Dylan Rowler really shows. If he's Baby Mahomes, whatever you want to call him, he shows the world. He puts, like you talked about Heisman. This is the game that really he starts to show that, hey, I'm for real, and I'm gonna be for real for years to come.
Yeah. And the Heisman target was a little premature. I will say that. But it's that's the expectation that I have later on. And that's just the talent I'm seeing. I'm seeing that type of talent. Of course, there's refinement and sharpening of skills. Moving to the defense. I think we talked about this, but I think a big player that's going to play a key role tonight is Marquise Buford.
I like that.
I believe Pat Bryant and they have another kid. I forget his other 4 and 13, right? 4 gets a bunch of targets, 13 gets a bunch of targets. But what we were talking about is Altmaier loves to throw the ball outside the hashes, loves to. For whatever reason, could be because he can't see over the line.
Right.
He's just not comfortable throwing. He doesn't like to sit in the pocket, doesn't have a good pocket presence, whatever it is. I think probably, shying away from Tommy Hill a little bit.
Yeah.
The national buzz, we've seen it on film. This guy's a quote unquote lockdown corner. That's probably what a lot of teams are seeing on film and saying. I see Marquise Buford getting a lot of attempts, a lot of shots thrown at him. And it's going to be interesting to see the way he responds. I already know how he's going to respond. Whether they catch a ball on him or not, he's going to come out with the same attitude because that's just who he is. But moving forward, what do you think about this defense the tasks that they have for Illinois, the areas where, the keys to victory for this defense.
I think that the reason I really like that DB room, we now seen, or even Malcolm Hartsock, right?
Mhm.
We've seen him get beat twice this season for touchdowns and then come back and have 2 interceptions.
Right.
So it doesn't matter, right? You're not going to knock them off their pivot.
Yeah.
And that stems from Gifford and Tommy Hill, right? Those two lead the way. And Keish is a great, phenomenal leader. He has been. He's about it, right? And they all just follow suit with that.
Mhm.
So it doesn't matter who it is. They understand that, hey, I might get beat, but I know that these guys got my back.
Mm.
And so I think the key to tonight is going to be that defensive back room because the D-line is the D-line. That won't change.
Yeah.
Nash, this is the game that we talked about, that Nash and I created the phrase fun, right? That was fun, Mike. We had the goal line stop. That was fun, right? He came out. That was so much fun. And so just like I do every game, I texted him I texted him an image, a meme or whatever. And it was just a SpongeBob meme that says fun, F is for friends. All that. Yeah. I texted him. He says, you know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
Bro, they're going to do their thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that the keys are going to be on the defense, the defensive backs.
Mm.
They'll get beat. It's going to happen, right? But they'll shake back. And it's in the shake back that we see who they really are.
In the shake back.
Yeah.
In the shake back. Go 4-0. Week 4, we've been said this. Week 4 is where the fake get exposed.
Oh.
It's where the fake get exposed. We're gonna see. I mean, is SC? Yeah. Is SC, is Michigan, was that game against who they lose to? Texas, a fluke game. Was it a fluke? Are they who they are? We're gonna see if Utah is who they are, Oklahoma State, all these teams, right? Kansas State, BYU, all these teams. Are you who you say you are? And I think Nebraska has already established going into the year, they are who they are. Going into the year, already had a standard. We up, 21-3 at halftime against UNI, and it's not enough.
It's not enough.
It's not enough. The standard is set.
It's one thing we haven't talked about. We talked about how good we are, but let's talk about how good the fan base is, because this is the 400th consecutive sellout, bro. 400 on the 4th week of the season on a Friday night.
Come on.
You think them boys not gonna blow it up?
Come on,
bro.
Come on.
They feel that.
Come on.
The light show. Last year we had one game under the lights.
Is that right?
One. We've already had 3 now.
Well, yeah, for real.
This
And
is the
all
third
been
one.
home.
This is the 3rd one where we had the light
Yeah.
show. You don't think that gets them boys going?
Mhm.
You seen Dylan's face, bro? When I was on the sideline for the Colorado game, I looked over. He was right next to me, and he just looking, bro, in amazement. He had never experienced that, right?
Mhm.
And it's great because that shows he's still a kid, and he was just amazed by it. He was amazed by the beauty of it and the magnitude of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that sellout thing is different. It's different. I mean, now and I will continue to say this, Friday night is like the Monday or Thursday of the NFL. So you got everyone watching this. You got a bunch of recruits watching this. I mean, I believe, I was talking to Harrison last night. I believe that they stopped, they moved high school football.
Yeah, to last night.
To last night.
Yeah.
I mean,
class got canceled.
I mean, I'm from AZ, a pretty big football state. Ain't no way. ASU, U of A, we don't give a, about what's going on. We gonna have probably just as much at a high school game as ASU, right? This is not normal. This is the NFL team right here, right? So, and what I mean by that is just attention wise.
Yeah.
And man, if I'm a recruit, I mean, wait, now Nebraska's playing, top 25, top 10, top 15 football. You add the fan base, you add the resources, you add the facilities on top of it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And scouts. My homie Jalen, he's a scout for the Chiefs. He'll be here tonight. They're gonna be here. All eyes on me.
Oh yeah.
A lot of good ingredients here for a good recipe for Nebraska to get a victory over Illinois. Let's take a quick break. We'll have one final segment of the locker room coming next year on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you looking for affordable drinks and a great atmosphere this football season? Highball Bar has you covered. Whether it's pregame tailgating, postgame festivities, or in-game celebrations, Highball Bar is the place to be. With $4 beers, $4 mixed drinks, and more during their 4 to 8 p.m. daily happy hour, Highball Bar will quickly become your go-to place to sit back, unwind, and be your team's #1 fan. Highball Bar, located in downtown Lincoln, just 3 blocks from Memorial Stadium at 122 North 11th Street.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. As you gear up for game day this season, don't forget the MVP in your life. Whether it's a ruby bracelet to show off her team spirit or a timeless Heartland diamond that shines from across the room, we've got the perfect play. Our experts at Sartor Heyman are here to help you make the winning move. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
HealthLink is elevating the human experience with holistic health, weight loss, nutrition, fitness, and wellness solutions. They offer one-on-one health coaching while personalizing nutrition and wellness plans for structure and simplicity. HealthLink provides nutritious foods such as high-protein entrees, meal replacement snacks, and supplements. But that's not all. If you mention 93.7 The Ticket, you'll get a 5% discount on your order and $20 off your first month if you start a HealthLink subscription. Find your missing link with HealthLink today on the southeast corner of 70th and Pioneers or by phone at 402-858-9356.
Have you ever gotten a car deal so good that you can brag about for decades? This is that deal. The government has given us a $4,000 instant credit on vehicles already at the historically lowest prices. Cars that were over $50,000 just 2 years ago are now selling below $20,000. See the deals here and drive away the car of your dreams at a price you never thought possible. Go to 4000off.com, 400off.com to learn more.
Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel, open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
Davis Plumbing has been in business for over 15 years and is currently searching for journeyman plumbers to join their team. Experience is preferred, but not required for all applicants. When you join the team at Davis Plumbing, you'll receive full benefits package with paid time off. Join a small local business doing big things in Lincoln and surrounding areas. Apply today by calling 402-525-6922 or find them on social media. Davis Plumbing, locally owned and operated for over 15 years.
Hello.
Angela, we have to break up.
But why?
Because you're a robot and I'm just a guy trying to get better internet.
It's Aloe Fiber, isn't it? I always knew you wanted faster speeds.
My contract isn't good enough for you.
Face it, Angela. They let me talk to real people.
Press 4 to break my heart. Oh wait, you already did.
Visit allofiber.com to switch today.
Attention, Nebraska. It's time to show off the best our state has to offer. Help Beatrice Bakery's famous fruitcake snag the title of coolest thing in Nebraska. Made with love and loaded with local flavor. This fruitcake isn't just a treat, it's a tradition. Cast your vote today and let's put Beatrice Bakery on the map. Vote now and make the fruitcake of Beatrice Bakery the coolest thing in Nebraska. Visit theticketfm.com and click the link to vote. That's theticketfm.com. Go and vote now.
Attention students and anyone else looking for a great deal. Sun Valley Lanes and Games has the ultimate weeknight special. For just $15.95, enjoy unlimited bowling, lucky putt mini golf, and laser tag. Flash your college ID at check-in to receive $2 off your admission. It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday through Thursday nights. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes and Games, located at 321 Victory Lane.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Landmark Implement helps you put dirt in its place with increased accuracy and greater speed thanks to the John Deere Smart Grade. This fully integrated 3D grade control system boosts job site productivity and reduces labor costs with fewer passes and less wasted material, meaning more bids won and higher margins. No masts, no cables, just clear views of the job site. Visit your local Landmark Implement today and discover the profit-boosting power of the Smart Grade and experience the Landmark difference.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Chancellor Brewington and Mikey Daniel. Brought to you by F Foundation Repair on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We are back for one final segment here in the locker room before we get ready for Nebraska and Illinois. Still on the block will be coming up next, and then we have the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. So plenty of great content coming up next, starting with this final segment of the locker room.
Bro, I'm starting to feel disrespectful. Hold on. And I'm going to tell you where I'm going to go at this. I'm going to tell you where I'm going. Earlier, you know what? I may have had a change of mind.
Go ahead.
I have been big on 28-14, and you said 31-13. What do you?
I had a change
that
of
was
heart.
Conservative.
I had a change of heart.
That was conservative. I'm looking at all the people walking around.
Yeah,
and
I just had we had a pessimistic individual walking here.
That was crazy. That was crazy. We won't highlight what he had to say, but let me get your unconservative answer.
I love it. Thank you. Let me free in this cage. Let me get it out the cage. Okay, I had 31-13. I think I just went up some.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, gosh, is this crazy? Let's go. We'll go 38-10.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
I'm feeling 35-14. So I took us up a touchdown and I let them stay the same. And I think even 14 might be high for them. I don't like them. I don't like the chance. I don't like Brett. Believe me, I don't like none of it. We went down there, bro.
Orange. My uncle from Louisiana, he say orange.
Yeah, and the only thing that should be orange is the pumpkin, right? And so I'm tired of it. I'm feeling disrespectful. Nebraska's been through it for long enough.
It's time to just say, hey man, this is who we are.
This is who we are. This is what we do, and this is a new standard. We're here, and we're not going anywhere. I like 35-14.
Well, Bernie Mac say at the start of his comedian, he say, I ain't scared of none of y'all. Man, that's how Nebraska need to come out.
Bernie Mac.
Yeah, man, Nebraska need to come out. Satterfield need to come out and say, I ain't scared of none of y'all.
I ain't scared of none.
I ain't scared of none of y'all. None of y'all.
Well, I'm feeling awfully disrespectful now. I was like inside of me, I couldn't even contain it anymore. I was just like, you know what? 28-14 just too nice.
Yeah, too nice.
That's nice. And that just ain't. Last year it was 20-7. Right. Last year we won on down there in
Right.
Champaign 20-7. It was a
Right.
cooler night. We had a lot of fun down there, bro. On that sideline was juice. We brought our own juice. That was Coach Rule's challenge to us because he said we're going into hostile territory here in Champaign, Illinois. He said we need to bring our own juice. Right? They don't want us here. They don't like us here. I think it maybe even was their homecoming, and we ruined it. Right now, it's at home. 400 consecutive sellout, bro. Under the lights, Friday night lights. Let's turn this thing up.
And I'm feeling right.
Yeah. Let's hit on a couple of these other games real quick.
Yeah.
USC Michigan. It's at Michigan. They
I'm
have
conflicted,
USC
bro.
minus 4.5.
I'm conflicted. I was really like SC by 14, 17. That's how I was feeling earlier in the week. Now I'm like low key. I'm like, man, maybe Michigan can pull something off. I don't know what's going on. Maybe there's a conflict. There's something going on inside me. I think it might be a closer game than I thought.
I think so.
Yeah.
But who wins?
I think SC still pulls away.
I think so too. I think they still win, but it'll be close.
Yeah. We can agree there.
Yeah. Okay. Utah, Oklahoma State.
I believe Cam Rising is back. Is he back?
Bro, he's 100 years old. I'm tired of him. Why are you still in college, bro? Go home.
Yeah, no, for real. So I think he's back. So he's back. Oklahoma State, Harrison said this last night. He said that Oklahoma State has been a sleeper program in college football for some years now. And they're always usually, a top 25 team, but doesn't get the credit and the exposure as some other teams, maybe because they're with Oklahoma, of course, right? But I would say I got Oklahoma State. I don't know. There's something inside me. I think Oklahoma State gonna get it done.
I like Oklahoma State as well.
Yeah.
I'm big on Syracuse. They got Stanford tonight coming to town.
You got Syracuse winning ACC.
Yeah. At least they in the ACC championship.
Okay.
But they're unranked. They're 2-0. They had a bye week last week. They're favored at 9.5 over Stanford tonight. How you feel?
Got to be on the fringe again in the top 25.
Yeah.
Got to be around the 30 mark. I got Syracuse.
Do they cover the 9.5?
Yeah, I think they go over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I like them by 14 probably.
Yeah.
10 to 14, somewhere in that range. I think they cover as well. Big shout out to my dog, Jeff Nixon, the offensive coordinator over there. He has Kyle McCord and them doing their thing. So I'm excited to see what he continues to do.
What about that?
There.
The Boston College, Michigan State one.
I'm so confused about both of them.
Because I thought Boston College would have been ranked by now.
Yeah, right? But then they struggled last week.
Yeah.
But they played them well.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of got pulled away late. Right. Good teams finish late.
Right.
And so we didn't see that out of them. I think they win though.
Yeah.
I do. I like them over Michigan.
Yeah.
Over Michigan State.
Yeah.
Here's one. North Carolina State at Clemson.
NC State?
Yeah. Clemson's
at
falling
Clemson?
off. Yeah.
I like NC State getting it done.
And they're 18.5 point underdogs.
I like them getting it done.
18.5, bro.
I wonder if that's kind of like the hype because you look at Clemson.
Yeah.
I mean, you just look at them playing, you look how they performed against Georgia. Like they don't look like the Clemson of old, not by no measure, but even, just Clemson of last year and the year before. I got NC State. What's the spread on that?
18.5.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
18.5.
Hey, let me go to Vegas one time, Bach. Let me go to Vegas.
18. You don't even got. Yeah.
You ain't gotta
let
go
me
to
just hold on. Let me calm down. I want to end it. I want to end on this one team in the college realm. We have Tennessee at Oklahoma.
Tennessee.
They're both 3-0. Tennessee's ranked 6th. Oklahoma 15. Tennessee -7 is what it currently has at Oklahoma.
I think Tennessee probably runs away with it by at least 2 scores.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not close.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sold on Oklahoma's offense. I'm just not sold on it.
Yeah.
And I really like Tennessee's young quarterback, Nico.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's special.
Yeah.
He's special.
Okay. I'm with that. Their defense is always questionable to me.
Yeah.
Right? They just weird. Oklahoma just too inconsistent. You never know what you're gonna get. I don't like it. So I like Tennessee as well.
I like it, Bach.
Let's get disrespectful tonight, Bach.
Bach. Let's get
Bach.
What's your score prediction, bro?
Well, I was early in the week thinking 17, but I agree with you guys. I think they're going to have a hard time getting to 17.
All right, let's hear it then. Come on,
So
let's hear it.
I'll go with 34-13.
Okay, hey, so we all getting disrespectful.
That's very disrespectful.
Yes,
I like it. I love it.
All right, that'll wrap it up for the locker room. On the block coming up next, A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgame pregame show starts at 4. Tune in for that. Like I said, On the Block will carry you through here on a game day on 93.7 The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basements? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
Are you looking for affordable drinks and a great atmosphere this football season? Highball Bar has you covered. Whether it's pregame tailgating, postgame festivities, or in-game celebrations, Highball Bar is the place to be. With $4 beers, $4 mixed drinks, and more during their 4 to 8 p.m. daily happy hour, Highball Bar will quickly become your go-to place to sit back, unwind, and be your team's #1 fan. Highball Bar, located in downtown Lincoln, just 3 blocks from Memorial Stadium at 122 North 11th Street.
Are you ready for a new opportunity?